Okay, so you want to start taking steps to improve your personal style, but you're not exactly sure what to do first or where you're even supposed to start. I get this question a lot from the guys in my coaching program, and it's a pretty common concern and it's a mild insecurity for some guys. And that's really okay because that tells me that it's important to you. And the last thing you want to do is go waste a bunch of money buying a bunch of stuff that doesn't work for your lifestyle and that you never even wear. So today, let's have a discussion about a few simple things you can start doing to give yourself that boost of confidence so that you can use that momentum to keep going. And keep in mind, gradually improving your style shouldn't be complicated or a pain in the ass to do. And also, there's no finish line. You will always be a work in progress, but you will become viewed as more stylish by other people, even when you're not trying. All right, the first thing I want to say is to take it slow. Chill out and relax. You do not have to go from 0 to 100 right away, and in fact, you shouldn't. People around you will freak out and you might get some unwanted feedback. It's actually best to start small and kind of creep up on it. Oh, and one more thing since I mentioned people freaking out. People around you will notice once you start doing things differently. For example, if you wear black every single day, and everybody knows you as the guy who wears black every day. So if you pop in that day wearing a bright yellow Hawaiian shirt, people are going to be a little shocked and they will say something. Starting small with little subtle changes will also get you noticed, but in a much more positive way. Okay, the first thing I would like you to do is to get rid of things in your closet that you don't like or that don't fit, even if you think you might wear it someday. I've talked about this a lot before, but if you haven't worn something in a year, you're not going to. So just put it in the donate pile and stop staring at it because here's what happens. You've got those 3 or 4 shirts that you really like, but if you only lost that 10 pounds, they'd fit again. The problem is you've been staring at those same shirts for like 2 years, and it sends a negative signal to your brain every time you look at them that you still haven't lost the 10 pounds. Why do that to yourself every single day? Now compare that to the feeling of looking in your closet knowing that everything in there fits and looks amazing. But I'm guilty just like you of doing the same thing, so I always have to catch myself and reevaluate my clothes every so often. Okay, the next super simple thing you can start doing today is tucking in your shirt. Now look, I like wearing my shirts untucked just like the next guy, but if you're trying to gain some style points, there might not be an easier way to do that than by simply tucking in your shirt. Because I'm sure, as you're probably aware, most casual and dress button-up shirts are designed to be tucked in, and they're made very long, so they won't easily come untucked throughout the day. Wearing those shirts untucked where the shirt tails fall below your crotch is not a stylish look. Okay, moving right along, the next thing you can do is to start wearing nicer shoes. So listen, if you're a sneaker guy, you can still wear sneakers, but just try to find some with a nice, clean, minimal design aesthetic without all the flashy stripes and logos. Because at this age, it's not important that other people know what brand of shoe you're wearing from across the street. Well, at least in my opinion, that's not important. Now, of course, this is still a casual shoe because it's a sneaker after all, but these just look a lot more refined and grown up. So if you're still a casual guy, but you want to try something different that's not too dressy, try some driving mocks. This is a great shoe for summer and it's a very easy slip on, slip off. They're super comfortable and they come in tons of different colors so you can get something that suits you. Now, one step up from that would be a loafer. Now, still casual, but this is going to be a little more elevated. And if you don't have a nice pair of boots, now is a great time to grab a pair because everybody looks great in boots. And as a bonus, the heel gives you that few extra inches of height. Another thing you can do is to dial in the fit of the clothes that you already have. And I've talked about this a lot before. You can take 2 identical guys wearing the exact same thing, but one of them has clothes that fit well and the other one has baggy clothes. The guy with fitted clothes instantly looks more stylish. It's 100% true. So if you have pants in your closet that maybe are too long and they puddle down on top of your shoes, you can absolutely take those to a local tailor and have them altered to fit you and your proportions. Same thing goes for shirts. I just made a video talking about this a couple days ago, but if you have a shirt that fits you in the shoulders, but maybe it billows out around the waist, especially when you try to tuck it in, take that thing to a tailor and have them add darts to the back. All this is doing is trimming out that excess fabric that you don't need. Now, essentially, you have a custom fit shirt just for you. Another thing is to try a new hairstyle or incorporate a new facial hair situation. So I've got a couple friends here locally, and Scott was clean shaven, but now we started growing a beard, and from what I've seen, it looks awesome. My other friend Mike always had a short crew cut. He's got a full head of hair just like mine, so he's now growing it out to see what happens. He's keeping the sides trimmed nice and short every couple of weeks, but he's letting the top grow so he can actually have a hairstyle. Okay, another thing you can do is to bring in some color. So listen, if you're always wearing blue, gray, and black, why not bring in some burgundy or some green? And what about pattern? I've talked a lot about patterns, and in my opinion, a great place to start with pattern is something small and tight. Don't go all crazy at first and get something super bold. Try a small dot pattern or a subtle check pattern or a Glen plaid. So this helps you creep up on it without wasting your money. And if you do decide to go for something a little bolder, find a small micro floral pattern. So this is probably going to have about 2 or 3 different colors, and you can use all those subtle colors to match up with something else that you're wearing. For example, this shirt has green, red, blue, and orange. So think olive green chinos, blue jeans, or a burgundy sweater layered over the top with brown shoes. This is when things start getting really fun, because once you know and understand what you have in your closet, you can add new pieces knowing that it'll pair up nicely with a lot of what you already have. And just one last thing, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and tap that like button so the YouTube algorithm can show this video to more people who might enjoy it also. And with that, my friends, live well, and I'll see you in the next one.